Hey guys, Trigger here from Templar Gaming, and today we have brought you a beginner video for beginners, if that makes sense. Thanks to the guys, first off, at the Hermetic Bunker for helping me out put this video together. Check the link in the description, and that'll lead you to their Discord. But what this video is going to be designed to do, by all means, am I not the know-all of everything Tarkov, but what it is, it's information I wish I had when I started, and some go-to places to go to try and help you, whether you're solo, duo, with a group already. Doesn't matter whether you're beginner or experienced. Some of these hints and tips should hopefully put you in the right direction to help make your gameplay better. But let me ask you this. Is your Tarkov experience a lot like this? You're right. Fuck. Oh, hard rights. So you've decided to download Escape from Tarkov. You're like, I've played mainstream shooters, Call of Duty, Rainbow Six. I can play them. I'm good at them. So you decide I'm just going to jump in, grab a gun, Rambo it up. Then you realise the developers have placed in the ex-Russian manager for the Adidas store, a sniper that can double tap you faster than a US SEAL, and an oversized Ken doll that guards appear to be invincible. The only staple this game has with any others is the installation phase. After that, it's a giant learning curve for every aspect of the game. You think you're about to jump on something casual and relaxing, maybe even a bit of fun, and then you realize the developers of this game probably got their ideas from a game of Saw. The list is extensive of everything you need to know, but my first bit of advice is don't get attached to your gear. Get over your gear fear and you will play more confidently, and you'll have more enjoyment out of the game. Don't take in what you can't afford. The second biggest thing that'll help you get through Tarkov is your map knowledge. And as you start to learn a map and its locations, you will learn where players spawn in, where the fights happen, where you can test, cutoffs, intercepts, all that type of stuff. Now, for my first wipe, I just tried to learn the maps. Plonk, in the middle of the zone, and then run around myself, when you knew it could be quite intimidating. So I personally use Map Genie. Okay? The reason why I like this map, and it looks very intimidating as at first, is that you can turn on and off all the things you're specifically looking for. So when I was level 1 on my second wipe, what I aimed to do is as many cache runs as I possibly could to build up my stash and build up my income. So what we can do here is you can actually take the stuff that you don't care off the map, thus leaving us with nothing more than all the cache locations on Shoreline. Then maybe we will put on our extractions so we know where they are roughly. Locations for new players will help you decide not only on callouts but where to actually map to ground yourself when you spawn in. And then we'll put our spawn points in. And then this will now start showing you where all our possible spawns are. So you can choose how much information you have on and off. And I sat there and I learned a east to west one here on Shoreline, coming through from Seveldy Dead End and hitting all the caches along here, with Resort being one of the PvP areas. So I just went through here, hit all the caches, and then rode to customs. The easiest thing to remember about most maps when you're on your PMC is the fact that where you spawn, your extract will generally be opposite to you. So if we're spawning here at the road to customs area, anywhere along here, it's a safe bet that the main extracts we have are here. Be aware though, some extracts have times that they can be used, like Rock Passage, will have green flares and you'll see the smoke. And Lighthouse, Pierboat, which will only work at certain times. But Map Genie here allows you to do this for any of the maps, brings in all the parts you need to see, and then you just turn on what you need at the time. So personally for me, I like this. Taught me a lot about the maps, and I was able to figure out where I had to go and where I was in the world very quickly. So one of the other big things is knowing what to sell and what to keep and how to do your quests. And this can be a big thing in Tarkov if you're not sure where some of the locations are on the maps. Now, Map Genie will help you as well, or any other map for that instance. But what I referred to a lot from early on in the game was the Tarkov Wiki Quest Guide. Now, this here has all your traders in here and all the quests that they'll ever give you. Some you need for Kappa, others you don't. And this will give you that indication as well, whether you need it for Kappa or not. But what it'll also do, for instance, is, let's have a look at the search mission for Propor. Find the missing convoy. We open it up. It tells you all the bits about it, so all the information that you need it. It says you need to do this one for Kappa. And it shows you where and how to find and what you're looking for specifically. It also will give you an idea of stuff you need to hold on to when searching the map and doing your case runs. For instance, you need to find in raid or craft 3 60-round mags for the AK. Alright? You might find them on scavs, you might find them in caches, but early on you might start selling them to make the money nice and quick or to level up your traders. But specifically, hold on to them. So it'll give you a fair idea as well on what you need to start searching for. Because once you've got to start looking for stuff like 7 lower half masks, and 1 in every 10 scavs have one, that's a lot of time, level, lost kit, dying, winning, all the bits and pieces to find them. But if on your way through your questing and through your leveling, you start keeping an eye out for some of these items nice and early, you will find that you will have quests pop up and then instantly be ready to be completed. Like with the mechanic ones down here, in regards to finding CPU stuff. I believe I did that one without even entering a raid. Same with farming part 2. So this guide here is really good to let you know on some of the items you need to save and keep. It's got the overall image guides and it's very simple to use. You just find the trader, find the tasks that you need to do and crack on. Doing these quests are important if you want to get some leverage in the game, because what they'll start doing is they'll start rewarding you by unlocking weapons or ammunition types once you level them up, particularly Peacekeeper for his M4 range of ammos, and make them cheaper to buy from the trader than what they would be on the flea market. So my suggestion, have a look at your quests, knock a whole heap out, and if you're unsure, this guide here will lead you in the right direction.
Outside. I'm dead.
So who can help me and where can I play? And who else out there is there good to watch? So there's always a Facebook page dedicated to someone's country or location or generic area or something that'll point people in the way of discords and groups that play in their spare. Some are more established than others. Others are just a group of a few blokes. Others are full setup communities for this game. So I personally found myself playing with the Hermetic Bunker. I'm with those guys, as you heard me say earlier in the video. They're linked to their Discords down here. They're predominantly for OCE players, so here in Australia and New Zealand, but have an area set up for Americans as well. They have Sherpering programs. They've got a place where you can ask any question anytime, reward programs, competitions, and all that fun stuff that a community needs. And everyone in there's actually pretty good to go. You just need to go look. Have a look at Facebook, see what your local Facebook page is saying, and generally, for our instance, the Tarkov for New Zealand and OCE, have a list of all the different communities that are recognised as larger communities, and you can go in and find the one that suits you the best.
There's a guy still in here.
As for guides and people to watch, look,
I'm at elbow.
there's a lot of people out there that make YouTube videos for Tarkov. And as a new player or beginner player, they can seem very intimidating.
At elbow right now.
or
Yeah, we've
shown how
cleared
to do
second.
things.
Go down first level, we'll go up the third.
We're on.
I
first.
personally